This is my school's KISA. The 4 R's for KISA are relationship, relevance, responsive culture, and rigor. When I spoke with my principal about these, he was unfamiliar with them. He is new to my school, new to my district, new to being an administrator, so he was unaware of these. So as we went through them together, we felt like we have a lot of work that our school needs to do in order to get ready for what's coming up year one. In relationships, we felt like we were in the transitioning phase for the communication with district staff, mainly because whenever we meet to discuss anything, we meet as a district because our district is all in one building K-12. But as you can see, we have a lot of other growing that we need to do. One thing that engaging families, the governance, we thought we were implementing because we really just give them the handbooks and don't discuss it with them, don't talk about it with them, just give it to them. With relevance, we felt like we are doing some good things, and in between the no evidence and implementing with the college and career readiness, as we have a class for college and career readiness for our junior high kids, but it is very unstructured and very little guidance, so we aren't quite where we need to be with that. And we also have for our seniors job shadowing that helps them, but it's very unstructured, and we need to get a little more structured with that. Our responsive culture, again, we have a lot of work we need to do here to get where we need to be. We do feel like we have a very strong cafeteria and food program where we meet USDA guidelines and nutrition programs. We're between transitioning and modeling for those. We also have we feel like the district visioning was at transitioning level because as having all new administration this year in our district and building, we have been talking about our vision a lot, and that's been verbalized a lot and really fine-tuned throughout the year. Our rigor, as I said before, we have started the college and career readiness classes for our junior high students, but we're not quite where they need to be. They're in the works, and we talk about careers for the students and try to get them in a path, but we need to work on that a little bit more. Our component 3, the resources, with the identification, prioritization, utilization, evaluation, and improvement, we felt where we were all implementing because we are, with our financial budgets, we are looking at things and constantly trying to figure out what is a better way to use our money, but we are just implementing there. My principal's leadership style is democratic, and as he really talks to us about things and gets back information since he's new and doesn't know everything that's gone on in the past, and he takes into consideration what we have said to him before he makes his decision. He's also situational, as he wears many hats, as he's the building principal and athletic director, so when he's the principal, he has a little bit different hat to wear than when he's the AD and when he's dealing with teachers versus when he's dealing with coaches. He does give us directives, but he does let us figure out how we want to accomplish them. And he follows the rules in the handbook that weren't set by him, but he still follows them. The 2 areas of school improvement that we felt like we should really work on were the professional learning and development and the family involvement. If I were the one doing them, I would bring in professional trainers such as Kim Sutton and Kagan. I know that those cost money, so that might not be a thing we can do right away. Another thing we can do is have district teachers present information, ideas, and strategies that they use in their classroom. And we could also send teachers to conferences and then ask them to present. For family involvement, I thought we could create a school Facebook page. I know social media is a little iffy, but it is a way to communicate with parents, as parents are all on Facebook. We could create a more user-friendly school webpage. I think our webpage is very outdated and nobody goes to it, so it's not really helpful. We could have teachers use their class page on the webpage. That to me has been a great help. We could also hold an open house night at the beginning of the school year so that if they have questions, they can ask them then, or they can really just get to know their child's teacher. And I think we could also hold open house nights maybe quarterly and have them structured around like math is teaching this skill, or we're talking about this in the nutrition program, teaching them something. The standards that I focused on were Standard 4 Curriculum Instruction and Assessment. That is, effective educational leaders develop and support intellectually rigorous and coherent systems of curriculum, instruction, and assessment to promote each student's academic success and well-being. Standard 7 Professional Community for Teachers and Staff. Effective educational leaders foster a professional community of teachers and other professional staff to promote each student's academic success and well-being. And Standard 8 Meaningful engagement of families and communities. Effective educational leaders engage families and the community in meaningful, reciprocal, and mutually beneficial ways to promote each student's academic success and well-being.